Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am so glad that you are here. I'm so grateful to have this time, this space, and this reality to have the opportunity to share things that we have on our minds, to share knowledge, to help each other grow. I am grateful for this opportunity altogether as a mankind. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kadia. I am here on my channel, Just Kadia. Bear with me through this video. I believe if it's meant to be, it's gonna come out maybe giving you bits and pieces here, bits and pieces there, and I would prefer for you to not miss any of it, especially if maybe there's a part that might be there for you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching this video. Do me a favor. As you know, there's like this whole systematic approach with this YouTube situation. As far as like, if you like the videos, you subscribe to the channel, you make comments and so on and so forth. And it just shoots you up into the YouTube or the social media platform algorithms. I don't really want to sit here and just go so far into having to ask of you to do so. As you know, it's just the way that things are working out. I do want this message to be intentional, and I wanted to reach those who know what I'm trying to say and where I'm coming from, as well as to those who this might seem surprising. And this also can be very educational. So I ask that you will bear with me and share this video, give it a thumbs up, definitely leave your comments below. This is a community where I want to have open to all who are looking to have self-healing, self-development, to be inspired, to be motivated, to therefore bring a change into your life. And bring a change into your life truly for your highest good and nothing other than that. I do believe we are all here. We've been given this opportunity in this time space here in reality, in this beautiful planet called Earth. And we've been able to have such a way to magnetize ourselves to the most highest being. And so therefore, when I say this to you, I really want you to take heed that every single thing that is around you, no matter where you are in this earth, you can be in the continent of Asia or the continent of Africa, Europe, wherever it is, and you are observing all of some form of thought that has been gathered through the mind of man. And when I say man, I mean both male and female, boy or girl. Okay? And so that is very powerful. So I just want you always to take in consideration just by the thought part, of what I'm trying to say. And everything that came in through the mind became a projection on what we see right within us, in front of us, from the pen that you write with, from the food that you eat, to the running water, electricity, and so on and so on. So I am truly grateful for that. All right, so I don't want to keep dragging this out and make it go into too long. As I said, my name is Kadia, and I decided to start this YouTube channel. I currently have a blog, and I highly recommend you to go over and take a look at it. It's called justkadia.com. On that blog, I pretty much decided to I have healed myself from a lot of different thought processing, and it's stimulated early on from a child, but just not being so consciously aware of it and understanding of it as I am now. And so one of the reasons why I share that with you is primarily because I think I can call it just kind of having some sort of a whirlwind going on. And the reason why I say that, because there was so many different things that I felt separated from as a child growing up. And still to this day, I have been given the understanding now as to why. You see, sometimes we feel like, I went through a period, let me just back up for a moment. I went through a period where I was pretty much lonely. I was in a phase where, one, I couldn't open up. I didn't feel like others understood me. I was also in a place where no matter where I was, no matter who I was around, no matter what I did, I just never felt like myself. I never felt like me, just Kadia. And so now, having the opportunity, I have been able to see that that time that I went through of loneliness was a form of gathering and learning more about myself. And one of the things that I have found is that as a human being, we have our five senses: to see, to taste, to touch, to hear, and to smell. And so with all these different senses that we have, it correlates within our mind. It correlates within our brains, which gives us the ability to think. And through our thoughts, we are able to make actions. That's what we have surrounding us today. As I was saying, I just couldn't find a common ground in no matter what I was doing. I grew up going to church, and I believe so heavily into the biblical principles and certain things. At a very young age, and in church you'll call it like you backslide and you step out, you go into the world, and you do all these kinds of things, stepping away from purpose and stepping away from who we were created and designed to be. A lot of these things messed with my my consciousness, with my awareness. And I'm trying to give this to you guys as short and as simple as possible. I want you to get a background, getting to know me. And also, I'm going to post a video of myself, which was last year in October 2021. This was at a period of my life. I'm going to pause. This was at a period of my life where I was just like pretty much broken. I felt like I had completely given up on the desires to keep going on with my life the way that things were, and also to know there's something greater, know that there's something more for me than what I was currently facing, dealing with, and going through. So now backing up, that was how I felt throughout my entire life. I got sick of it. I was done with it at that time. Between October of 2021 all the way till I would say now, I was just in a form of learning, understanding, getting to know myself, getting to appreciate myself, getting to understand a lot of the things that I faced, that I went through, and trying to just get clarity. Because so as a child, I just always questioned many things, like why do we go to church? Like, why is it important? Why do we have to go to school? Why do this person get to say it? Why is it that, we struggle? Why are we so many people poor and work so hard? I had questions of everything, and I tried to mask it or hide it or get rid of the thoughts, get rid of the feelings, get rid of the emotions that won't silence within inside of me by masking it. I did so many things. I did a lot of things that even to this day, I have went through my process of healing, and I have asked for forgiveness of myself, asked for forgiveness of whatever it is that I have done, and I have left it alone, but during that time, it was like a transformation for me, where I was stepping out of my shell. I was losing my old self, the old Katia, the Katia that was really ignorant, did a lot of things to please others, to make others happy, leaving out me, ignoring me, hurting me. And also just kind of just expecting that life is greater. There is more to what it is that we deal with. I don't want to be working hard when I get older and not be able to enjoy my family, enjoy my children. I don't want to feel like I have to hide myself just because I don't understand or get along. I went ahead to research and understand the value, understand what it is that this thing is so. Why are we here? What is so important about this life that we have? I was determined to know. It was like I had to get an understanding. So anyways, trying to move along here. What I have gathered and understood is that we were giving this chance to really enjoy it to its maximum abilities. We were given this chance to flourish, to be fruitful, literally, and multiply, literally, And unfortunately, it really devastates my heart that for the last hundreds of years, we have not been able to see that within the masses of the world. The society has been trampled down. We've gone from periods of where there was slavery. We were chained, right? We were cuffed. We were like beaten, and we were told what to do in demands. We didn't have the money. We didn't have the education. We didn't have the resources. Come on. It breaks my heart because now we are not facing that same physical mean of boundaries, but we are facing these things in our minds, in our thoughts. And it carries on out into our lives. That's why so many of us are still broken. That's why so many of us are fighting depression. So many of us are in poverty. So many of us are in lack. So many of us are seeking the need for attention, for love, for desire, for affection, for just someone to care enough that we can break free from all of these things that we're seeing around us. Our earth is so abundant. Our earth is so beautiful. We have enough of everything to feed the planet. But unfortunately, many of us are lost. We are unaware of the deepest power that we have within us. And that power is our minds. We walk around, we hate each other. We walk around, we're angry with one another. We walk around, we're mad, we're jealous. We say mean things, we say hateful things. Because we have been controlled. Our mind has been manipulated. That is what we are here to be and to do. But no, we're not. We have it within us to give love to one another, to help each other grow. Because technically, if I grow financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, socially, that means we are connecting one person at a time to grow with each other. So here on this channel, I desire for it to just be about how we can grow and better ourselves. There's a lot of things that are going on in our society that are hidden from us, that many of us are distracted by materials, in comparison, how good I look, and how, you know, we have been torn apart in ways that we have completely denied the true meaning of us beings. And we can wake up ourselves. We can wake up ourselves, and we can make amends with things in our lives. We can heal each other through forgiveness. We can love one another. And I'm not speaking as if this is something, to be honest with you, that I'm like perfect at. I'm still fresh, and I still believe as time progresses, I'm still going to be learning and gathering. I love it. It's just beautiful. So my point is, I would like to share some of the things that, if you've ever been to a point in your life where you just felt like you couldn't understand, you couldn't see things, you know, no one gets you, you hated yourself, you felt like you weren't nothing, you know, no matter how hard you tried sometimes. Ooh, you felt like you were little. I am here to tell you today, this very moment, no matter where you are with your life, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done, you have to let it go and carry on at this moment right now and just keep on going. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It takes time, especially depending on where you are with your life and how your thoughts have been so twisted, turned, and whatever you want to say. I just know that it's a work in progress. And I'm still a work in progress. So I would like to just put out whatever information I can to share with you on how to grow and develop and better yourself, so you can start enjoying life, so you can start being with your family. And, you know, this is really a healing power, because a lot of things, is I heard a saying, and it's really amazing. A lot of people have so much money, but they're so poor. That really showed me so much, that we can have so much money in the world but we're not happy. We see this all around us through the media and all these different things. We can be the most attractive person, comparing ourselves to feel more significant, more than the other. But yet, it's so many times, these people are broken, and I'm guilty. I've been in the same scenario where I have had so much going on for myself at a point in time. And I just never felt or understood what it was. But what I realized, what was missing was the inner self, the love and the compassion to care about self, to be loving to others, to be giving to others, to be kind to each other, to be forgiving, to be positive. I would like to just open up this community, whatever you want to call it, because this is really not just about me, because I really desire to see us come together as human beings, and not to put one another down, not to hate one another, not to be, just for us to come together as a unity where we can embrace each other, our differences, our culture, our whatever. And I love that, because I see diversity around. It just flourishes, and it's beautiful. And if we can come together in the same sense to just change things, because our energy is our flow. Our energy is our flow. So to not hold you any further, welcome to Just Kadia. And here it's not about me, it's about us. Okay, so I'm gonna send you a video so you can see when I mention about where I was in October. And that was of last year, 2021. That I was, yeah. Take a look at that video. Yeah, things change, life change. There's always, one of the things I learned is that as long as you have today, you have a way to get better. So that's one. And then I'm going to send one that I also created on my birthday. And that one I was, thinking about holding back as well. But I feel like it's a great way for us to connect with each other, just so you can see that your mind and the way things are in your life connects together, and you can have change, you can have whole good health, you can have a better well-being. Everything is always working out for you. So talk to you guys again very soon. I'm very grateful to have you again. Definitely take a look at my website so you can get some insights and some articles that I really write and putting my heart into. All right, take care. I love you. Be well.